Miami.
Yeah, I was timing because we were playing hide and seek. I was trying to hide, but I thought I had to
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole on the wrist,
Yeah!
What, babe?
Grade just went out.
What grade? What class?
ELA?
Middle guard?
Yeah.
That's good.
It was an A, but now it's an A+.
My smart baby.
The only grade that I have is a B+.
B plus. How's that feeling? I think the George one down is at a 57% right now. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I still have this.
What's in it?
That's a teddy bear back from Cancel.
What about you give it to your mom?
Okay, Coach, we are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Battle between the Sacramento Condors and the Miami Dolphins. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
It's a lava lamp. Put it in your room.
I don't really like violence.
Not a miss.
On the set. You want a lava lamp?
Not really, baby.
You sleep with a nightlight?
I know. No, I don't. I don't sleep with no nightlight.
They go play action here on first down. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Martinez. Going to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
Check it back.
Fire, 64, weak.
The first carry down for Dalvin Cook. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the others, you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Give him 16 yards on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
It's got to the point where we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Looking to throw. Martinez. He finds Hopkins complete. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
Ready. Chopper.
First and 10. 16-yard line.
Here we go. Set, go.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Babe, what you doing?
Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. So now from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal.
Baseball.
Cook following the penalty. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
56. 61. Matchbox.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Back to throw. Martinez. The quick slant caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do you see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
I actually only had 1 pair.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Oh, hey, flag.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Thank you.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
And they give this time to the tailback. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go
cleaning
make
the house.
plays.
That make you feel
but the
better.
best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Man open, it's Moss complete. It's an 8-yard pickup that leads to a new set of downs.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Yeah.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Well, you got a young quarterback. You know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one.
I'm reading that. That's what I'm
but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
What, baby?
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Newton. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. The 30, 10, touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 87 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point up and through, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Did you collect any rocks from Texas? What?
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
You like cinnamon rolls and cereal?
Down. They've been okay. 2 for 3
You like cinnamon rolls and cereal?
He nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march off another 15 against your squad.
To throw is Martinez. On first down, throw left side complete. It's Nash. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
The throw over the middle taken in. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. This quarterback now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. Back to throw. Martinez. And the catch made by Hopkins. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Where did you get that from?
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Back to throw again. Under pressure now, he's going to go down. Sack back around the end.
The
Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Looking to throw. Martinez rolling to his left. That is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Martinez from the gun, he'll throw. He can run for it, and he will. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll come out in the pistol. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand.
That's 2 times from field lower.
You want to see me?
Yes, babe.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal.
The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Dolphins.
Gordon Brown. It looks satisfying. I saw it, babe.
Martinez now. Following a fumble recovery, he'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
That's good.
Ready? Check. You're not ready. Get it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Fights through and now a crease. Well, he's free going down the left side. it's a foot race. Touchdown.
No.
A great
This
play
time
there. His fourth touchdown on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Babe. Justin. I did not just take a screenshot of you. I did not just screenshot you.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half.
I did not just take a screenshot of you.
Down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's Martinez to throw again. Rolling to his right. It's complete to Hopkins. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it in.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jerry Tillery able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Now it's Newton. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
The 7-yard line. Watch a slap. Watch a slap.
Here's Newton. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Hey, baby.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Wow.
And he'll be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Throwing is Newton. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On 1st and 10, Newton. Throw left side, complete to Moss. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Newton will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Flushed out right. Able to find Shaheen here. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he's able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
But it'll be 2nd and goal.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Right there to 3. I got you.
Play action. It's Newton. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
It happens more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Here's Newton. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on third down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
2nd down and inches. Steps away. He'll try and run it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Good, how are you?
Now Martinez operating from the gun. And now he'll tuck it and run. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
On 2nd down, Cook. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Martinez out to his left. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
I love you, beautiful.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Beautiful.
They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Second and 11. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams.
Like
and here's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Sponge. Chopper.
To throw is Martinez on 3rd down. He'll have a first down inside the 10.
Yeah, babe. On my... It's like every tear going down the aisle.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw. Martinez. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone. He'll get it up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Martinez from the gun. He'll throw.
Wonderful.
It's a foot race. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game.
Baby.
They've been suffocating all game
love
long
you.
on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
What you doing, baby? Babe. What you doing?
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all out.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way. Under pressure, they got him again. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. He's going to let it fly. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 40, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Throwing here, Newton. It's caught by Mike Evans. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And they just hit another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game. And however it turns out, it turns out.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. To throw is Newton. He's got Evans. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Here's Newton. Airing this one out for Evans. He's got it at the 15. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He completes it to Evans. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Yeah, I can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to. Because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
Watch tight end. Even. 4 down. Even. Right. Hey, check right. Watching you 5. Rip left. Check.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Sacramento.